What's going on out there, good people? It is your boy Look Around with LMD Trading, and we are back doing another recap from London, England. One more night here in the city, so I might try to get out and enjoy it. A little chilly out there tonight, but it is a beautiful, clear sky. Came down into the hotel's lounge, executive lounge area to get this recap done. So just sitting here chilling. Let you see what it looks like outside. So I am down in the, I think this is the Kensington area, Gloucester, I guess is what it's called. But yeah, just about to bang out a recap from a very adventurous day today. One that actually could have been very tragic on my part by me not paying attention to detail, which is something that you definitely have to do in this stock market. I guess we can take a quick peek at the TraderVue, and then we'll jump over into Thinkorswim. So hold on one sec. All right. They got some nice tunes in the background, but hopefully it's not too loud, not kind of bleeding through. But reviewing trades for Friday, November 18th, we took 10 trades today. Closed P&L 397.08. Look at the share count today. It probably doesn't seem too high compared to some of the other days, but boy, did I make an error today. I made a huge error on ASAN. Let's take a peek at this one real quick. This particular stock, I was trading on a 5-minute sales setup, something that Evan had caught. And like I said, if you're interested in the Discord, the link is in the description. But Evan called this one out, and it looked like a nice trade. So I ended up getting in, and scroll up to the share size. Actually, we'll scroll down to the share size. 285 shares is what I was supposed to have been buying. 285 shares. I bought 2,855, and I didn't buy them, I shorted them. So this could have been very ugly had this thing went against me any appreciable amount. As you can see, we made $257.24 on this thing. I basically, when I noticed the error, I just instantly started hitting the flatten button, canceled my brackets, and got out. Probably left another $250 on the table by doing that. But when you make a mistake like that, you just have to get out of the trade. And that is exactly what I did. So could have been tragic, but ended up working out. But let's go ahead. Let's look at these trades real quick. Make sure, yep, we're good to go. We traded Foot Locker. This was one that I took a pre-market trade on. Let's look at this real quick. I'm gonna change this to the hourly real quick, and I'm gonna add pre-market just so y'all can see what I was trading this on, and it actually was a good trade pre-market. That it was green, and I should have got out of it, but I didn't. I took this buy setup right here. So I entered right there, very small size. This thing went about 1R, as you can see. Let's see. So this had about, I probably gave this $1 stop, getting in at 38. Let's see if this is close to 39. 38.93. So this had almost went 1R before it pulled back and rolled over. Because it initially came all the way up, market opens, it flushed back down. So first trade out the blocks, we end up taking that loss on. Ended up shorting it 2 other times though. So we went long that way, and then I ended up shorting it twice. So let's take a peek at these 2 shorts that I took on it. That's 18. I'm gonna assume that it's Actually, we just know we got in that candle. I can't. Okay, there we go. 37.18. So man, we getting in. Is that right? Can't be. Yeah. Not seeing how. Okay. Yeah. What's the low of that candle? I don't know about that. It's saying we got out at 36.63. So we got out right there. I don't know. Still looks like a good trade though. It's interesting though. Let's take a peek at this one. 36.60 is where we got in on it. Pretty much as it's breaking that area. Another good entry. Got out 36.53. And this one I was just chasing it with my stop. Just chasing it. But let's see. We got in at 36.60. What's the high of that candle? 36.96. Look at this shakeout candle. Shake people out and then to go lower. So that was a good exit right here, because this would have shaken us out. Stop would have probably been about, we may not have gotten stopped out on that one. I put that line right there. We would have been safe. This probably would have shook everybody out that had gotten in off of this little move right there. So good trade right there. But that was Foot Locker. Let's take a look at NTES. We took a couple of trades on this one this morning. First one was this 3-bar play. If you can see it, the tail is a little extended past the initial candle. This was one that myself and Jared got in. 67.52 was the entry, as it was breaking the low of that candle, which was 67.50. This thing kind of popped down, and when it did that, I told Evan, I don't like that. And I didn't get my stop to break even. When this thing just popped like that and didn't move solid, I was like, nope, I don't like it. But look at this. Look at the pre-market from 2 days ago. I drop a line right there. Drop that line right there, and I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna look at the entry where we were getting in at. Nah, we're buying into these buyers over here, or shorting into them, I guess I should say. Shorting into these buyers. So it's one of those iffy ones. Other thing was that these weren't even lows. But that was first trade. Took a good sized loss on that. Came back in and I went long right here, 68.10. Man, we was getting in. Actually, no, I'm looking at the wrong bubble. We shorted this one again, 67.33. I'm sorry. So getting in as it's breaking this candle. This is another one that I should have been chasing my stop, something that I've been doing lately to kind of lock in profits. This trade was up about 1R. This was up about 80 to 90 bucks. Ended up stopping out full. Ended up stopping out full on this thing. and it just didn't feel good. Let's find the candle where we were stopping out at. Da, 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 da. So got in. I guess it's stacked on top of this one. These show trades are good, but sometimes they can get stacked on top of each other. But we were getting out as this came back up to VWAP. And then the last trade on this one, let's see, 68.14, getting in as it's confirming. It's not going, we'll drop the arrow right there. Coming over this way. As it was confirming, this confirmed the break of VWAP. This confirmed that it was going higher. And basically did what I should have did right here and chased my stop. Got out at 68.62. Back up here at the top. And that was it. We got back green on NTES because we had took 2 losing trades. Let's go back over to TRADERVUE real quick. Loser, loser, and then winner, winner, chicken dinner. As you can see, I had increased the risk here. I was risking 150. And this one just came back, tagged me. Same risk, and hit target. So that was NTES. Let's take a look at STNE. There we go. So it went long on this one. 1142 was the entry. 1144 was the entry. As it was breaking this area right here, kind of got out of this one a little early. Took the stop to break even. Got out at 1147 as it was coming back down. Stopped this out. Made $20 on that move. After, and I'm not sure how to, because I'm going out of order. As the morning went on, I started just risking half size. And that was after this ASAN trade. So this was taken after ASAN. Let's look at ASN real quick. This is a good trade, man. Good trade. I just fumbled the entry on it. Let me show trade. Actually, we ain't going to be able to show trades up there. So let me drop an arrow. Got in this one, 1856. Boom, right on it. Look at that. Perfect, perfect little fail setup. But because it hadn't retested the VWAP, again, this is one you just got to chase your stop on it. Got out 1847 right there. Boop, let's drop that arrow. What was the low? Actually, look at the low of that candle. 1836. So that was another 10 cents. Like I said, that was probably about another 200 and something dollars that was left on the table. But because I was way over share size, nope, hit that flatten button, get out of the order. Possibly could have gotten out of the order for the excess shares. So probably could have got out of like 2,600 shares and then just held on to the 200 to see what they would do. But it was up good money. I was like, nope, get out of the trade and be done with it. So that's what we did right there. Let's take a peek at this last one, ENLC. Again, these last ones after that one we were out of, but this one actually was a late one. I came down here to do the recap. I saw ENLC making a move. Took it off of it. Took it off the 5. So let's come over here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the arrow. 1267. Boom. That's right where we were at. Took it. Almost could see the same thing on the 2 minute, taking it as it's consolidating back over to the 9 moving average, got flat highs, got in right there, gave it a wide stop, put the stop all the way down there. Cheap stock, man. It was 4 cents. I gave it a 5 cent stop, bought 500 shares. So we were risking $25. This thing actually made a nice move. Got out at 1271. So got out right there as it was coming back down. Again, chasing it with the stop. I was 2 minute bar by bar, hoping that this would have gave me 2R, which would have been $50 on the trade. Didn't quite work out. Rolled over and got super heavy, like very heavy. So I ended up shorting it. And I got in at 1265. Again, giving this a very wide stop. Looking for it, because look at the volume that came in this red candle. And then look at the volume that came in on that 5 minute candle. So I had every thought that this was going to flush back down to the VWAP. But again, keeping that stop tight, ended up stopping out at 1265 as it pushed back up a little bit. What was the high of that candle? 1267. So it had pushed back up 1267. So would have actually tagged us going back up if we would have put it at our entry. But nope, get out flat, made no money. Actually had this one set to make a couple of dollars on the ladder, but when those things pop like that and you get filled market, you're gonna catch a little slippage. That's what we did, but got out flat, didn't lose no money. In 250 shares at 1265. We out 250 shares at 1265. Basically was a free trade trying to play it down. But that's how we finished the day, y'all. Nice solid solid day in the market. Solid day in the market. Scheduled to get up out of here tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Got a flight back to the States. Looking forward to it. Everything is looking good so far. So hopefully next time you see me, I will be back in the States at home. So hope y'all have a good weekend. If you haven't already hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And of course, we can always continue this conversation in the comments. I had a cousin that used to live here in London. I was looking for a live jazz lounge. Another cousin told me, like, reach out to her. She gonna tell you where to go. I didn't. She just commented on one of my Facebook posts and was like, hey, you need to check this spot out. Lo and behold, they're gonna close in like 30 minutes. So I don't have time to go check it out, but I will be back to London. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back next month or if it's gonna be the new year, but I'll definitely be back. On that note, I'm wrapping this one up and we will see y'all next week. Peace.